Hi second graders, Miss Perrier here. We are working on Unit 3, Lesson number 2 for skills today. Our learning targets, we will be able to identify different spellings for the A sound. We will be able to ask and answer questions about key details in today's story called The Spelling Bee. Remember, the focus of this unit is on vowel sounds and how they are spelled. We're going to start by reviewing the spelling trees from last time. Over here we have a spelling tree, and at the bottom is the sound A. Over here we have a spelling tree, and at the bottom is the sound A. We're going to look at a list of words, and you will decide which tree the leaf belongs on. Word number 1, bat. Does it belong on the tree that says A, or does it belong on the tree that says A? Good. Same belongs on the A tree. Lake belongs on the A tree. Pad. Bad. Dad. Wait goes on our A tree. Day goes on our A tree. Say makes the A sound, so also goes on our A tree. Rain belongs on our A tree. And cab belongs on our A tree. Very good. Today we're going to focus on 2 new spellings for the A sound. The first one we're going to talk about is using the spelling AI to make the A sound. This is a vowel sound, and our vowel sounds, remember, are in the color green because green means go, and vowel sounds let the air pass through our mouth. Say A. Notice the air came out of your mouth. This is the word wait. Wait makes the A sound, but it's spelled using AI. Let's practice reading some of the words that use the AI spelling for this sound. When the word pops up on the screen, I want you to read it out loud. Aim. Pain. Aid. Sail. Mail. Paid. This is another spelling for the A sound. In this spelling uses AY to say A. This is also a vowel sound, and remember, vowel sounds are what color? They're green because air passes through our mouth. This is the word day, and it uses AY to make the A sound. Let's read some more words that use the AY spelling. May. Pay. Say. Play. Weigh. Tray. When we think about our spelling tree, we can add leaves to it for different spellings. Today we talked about using the AI spelling and the AY spelling. This word sort that's on your screen right now is in today's Google form, and it's your job to decide which spelling is used to make the A sound. The first word says stain. Looking at the word stain, I see that it makes the A sound spelled AI. So I would put the word stain under the column A spelled AI. Down here we have the word clay. Clay is an A word spelled with AY. And make is an A word spelled with A, consonant, E. There's our magic E we talked about. So you're going to sort the words and decide where does the word belong based on its spelling. All of the words make the same sound. They all make the A sound, but they are spelled using AI, AY, or A consonant E. All right, next up, we are going to talk about today's story out of our reader, and it's called The Spelling Bee. Remember, our reader is called Kids Excel, and this new reader is about kids who excel at different things. What does it mean to excel? We talked about this yesterday. The word excel means to do something very well. The title is supposed to be the name of a magazine. Each story in the reader is written as if it were an article in the magazine. And yesterday's lesson, we read a letter from the publisher. It was from Mark Deeds, and we learned a little bit more about what he does as a publisher for Kids Excel. Open up to the table of contents and find the story that comes after a letter to the publisher. It is called The Spelling Bee. Give me a thumbs up if you've ever heard of a spelling bee before. All right, in the spelling bee, we're going to see some of these spellings. I want you to look closely and listen closely for words that make the A sound using AY, days, say, Sunday, and stay. Words that make the A sound that are spelled AI, Gale, chair, Craig, and airplane. And then words that make the A sound using A consonant E, state, stage, mistake, airplane, and Nate. We have some multi-syllable words that will come up in our story too. Look for expert, expect, 100, Sunday, weighted, airplane, and mistake. Vocabulary that we're going to find in the spelling bee is ding. Ding is an onomatopoeia word, which means it's a word that represents the sound it makes. Our second word is dark horse. A dark horse is an idiom that's used to describe a little-known competitor who surprises others by emerging to the top. So someone who comes from behind and maybe even wins a competition. And our last one is runner-up. A runner-up is somebody in a competition who comes in second place. So not the winner, but second place would be our runner-up. Listen as I read the spelling bee aloud. The spelling bee. This past spring, I went to see the state spelling bee. The state spelling bee is a spelling contest that lasts 2 days. On day 1, a bunch of kids sit down to take a written spelling test. On day 2, the kids who do the best on the written test get up on stage and spell. 110 kids took the spelling test last spring. The kids had to spell words like chimpanzee. The 50 who did the best on the written test went on to day 2 of the spelling bee. Day 2 is the part of the bee I like the best. That's when the kids get up on stage and spell words out loud. A man will say a word. Then the speller has to spell the word, 1 letter at a time. If the speller spells the word without a mistake, he or she gets to keep spelling. If the speller makes a mistake, a bell rings. Ding! Once the bell rings, that is the end. The speller is out of the bee. He or she must sit down in a chair and look on while the rest of the spellers stay in the bee and keep spelling. On day 2 of the bee, I sat and looked on as the bell rang for lots of kids in the bee. Airplane. A-E-R-P-L-A-N-E. Ding! That word was not spelled correctly. Graying. G-R-A-I-N-G. Ding. Sunday. S-U-N-N-D-A-Y. Ding. The bell went on ringing all day until there were just 3 spellers left. Nate Griffin, age 12, was one of the 3. He was the runner-up at the last spelling bee. 2 of the experts I spoke with said they expected him to win the bee. Craig, Ping, age 12, was still in the hunt too. He had finished in 5th place at the last bee. The experts I spoke with said he had a good chance of winning. Gale Day, age 11, was the dark horse. When I asked the spelling experts who she was, they just shrugged. Craig Ping was spelling well. Then he got a hard word. He stood thinking. He spelled the word as well as he could. He waited. Ding! Craig Ping was out of the bee. That left just Gale Day and Nate Griffin. And that's the end of today's story. So, to summarize today's lesson, we worked on different spellings for the A sound. We talked about AI and AY as new spellings, and we reviewed A consonant E, our magic E words. You are also going to be rereading the spelling bee on your Google form and answering some questions about it. So you can ask and answer questions about key details in the story called The Spelling Bee. After you finish this video, you need to go into your Google form and complete that using the video and what we talked about in today's lesson to help you answer those questions. You're going to do a great job. Take your time, and I'll see you soon. Bye.